brand, Tangles. I am going to talk about all things safety razors, and I just want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, WLDOHO. They make amazing razors. So I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about safety razors, and then I'll share more about the product at the end. So let's dive into what the heck is a safety razor. So my go-to source, aka Wikipedia, says a safety razor is a shaving implement with a protective device positioned between the edge of the blade and the skin. The initial purpose of these protective devices was to reduce the level of skill needed for an injury-free shaving. I know that, like in school, they tell you that Wikipedia does not have the answers. Wikipedia has all the answers. I don't know who tried to teach us that it doesn't, but anyways, this is like a side rant. Do you use Wikipedia? Let me know in the comments below. I feel like it's easy for like a quick glance understanding of like a movie or a new item or just anything online. If I were to go with my own definition, not necessarily Wikipedia's definition, I would say safety razors are a zero waste option for people to shave. I don't know if you knew this, I just recently found this out, but 11 billion plastic razors are purchased every single day, and over 4 billion end up in the landfill after one use. So switching to a safety razor is a great way to prevent more plastic from ending up in the landfill. Some people are intimidated by them, but there's no need to be intimidated. So let's cover the reasons why people are typically intimidated. I feel like people just are intimidated by the unknown, and honestly, we don't hear a lot about safety razors. Like, you don't see a lot of commercials for safety razors, but these have been around for over 100 years and they are here to stay. They haven't gotten the same recognition as disposable razors, and because they are a one-time purchase, I feel like it's not like, I don't know, that's not what they want to sell to us all the time. Instead, they want to sell us products that we can constantly replace and buy and spend our money on. But the safety razor really is like a one-time purchase, and you can just buy more blades for it. But honestly, you can buy a pack of 100 blades, and those will last you for up to 2 years. And the pack of 100 are usually like $20 or under. So it's definitely more cost effective than buying a disposable razor week by week. People, I don't even think they know this is an option. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is the fact that it uses a real blade. So something about actually putting a real blade against the skin is also very scary because, again, this is unknown, unfamiliar, but the reason it is a safety razor is because it literally has safety guards to protect against it. It's made so you cannot hurt yourself, and I've hurt myself plenty of times with disposable razors. I have never hurt myself with a safety razor, so as long as you are handling it carefully and properly, there's nothing to be scared of. The third reason why I think people are intimidated by safety razors is typically by the look. So sometimes safety razors are just made from stainless steel and they just look scary. It's like, I can't use that, but you can. And I really like WLDOHO's razors because they are beautiful. They are aesthetically pleasing. They were made by the best German designer, so they've definitely kept aesthetics in mind, but it's like really pretty rose gold. And then the handle is sandalwood, but it's made from a zinc alloy. But again, with the looks, it's really sturdy, like it's really heavy, and it's heavier than a disposable razor. So I think that's also intimidating to people because they think that they will maybe hurt themselves with it. But honestly, the weight of the razor makes it so it's easier for you to shave, and it makes it so that you don't have to apply so much pressure and potentially hurt yourself, because it's like, this one specifically is 74 grams because you can like put it next to your leg and shave and you don't have to apply any additional pressure. It makes for a safer shave. So I think those are all the reasons why people are intimidated. If you have any other reasons, let me know in the comments below. But safety razors, like I said, it's in the name, they are safe. Let's talk about the makeup of the safety razor. The safety razor has a handle for gripping purposes. It has a closed comb, and this is just to prevent cuts. It has one razor blade, and cutting with one razor blade just makes it so you avoid like skin irritation. And then it has a safety cap at the top, and that just makes it so the razor can be angled like perfectly for you to get the perfect shave. So how do you use this bad boy? For the best shave, I use this exfoliating sponge to get rid of any dead skin cells, and I feel like when you exfoliate before you shave, you just get a better shave. So I always do that first. Then I like to soak my legs in like warm water. I usually get a warm washcloth and kind of like rub my legs. If I'm shaving outside the shower, if I'm shaving inside the shower, I just let my body soak up all the warm water to soften the hair before shaving. Then I typically just use soap or conditioner for shaving cream. I don't really buy shaving cream anymore, and I feel like I still get a really good shave using those products. So just for shaving purposes, shave in the direction of the hair. My fiance told me I was supposed to shave against the hair, and I feel like I used to do that when I was like younger in middle school, but I feel like that just causes unnecessary ingrown hair. So I always shave with the hair, and if you are not currently doing that, give it a try and let me know if that helps if you are dealing with like ingrown hair or anything like that, or irritation and stuff. So if I'm shaving in the shower, I'll then run some cold water over my body just to seal my pores and prevent blackheads or anything like that. And then I will pat dry with a towel, and then I'll apply my moisturizer. So it's super easy. It's not like you have to learn anything new. The only thing you have to learn about safety razors is probably just putting it together and making sure your comb is facing the right direction. I've definitely had my fair share of times where I put the comb upside down, but then you really can't shave. Like, it doesn't give you a shave, but it doesn't hurt you either. It just is like the razor blade doesn't hit the hair, and you can definitely tell. You're like, I thought I just shaved that area. Why is there still hair? So it's not really hard to assemble, but definitely just make sure you're assembling it right. So if you do get a WLDOHO razor, this is how it should look. The little like bumps, those little like the comb should be facing up, and then the bottom should look like that. But once you get that down, you are good to go. So what kind of razor should you get? I would recommend WLDOHO razors. Like I said, they are the sponsor of this video, but I am loving the safety razor because you can keep it in the shower. I mentioned earlier, most razors will rust if you keep them wet in the shower. This one will not. It's made from quality sandalwood and zinc alloy, and it's designed to be able to sit in the shower. It also comes with a really nice base for holding. So I have very limited space in my shower, so having a little razor stand to put it in just makes it so it takes up less space, and it's just really cute. It's very aesthetically pleasing. So because it's so aesthetic, I don't mind just keeping it on a stand by my sink. I feel like it can always be out on display because, I mean, it's a really nice razor. And I feel like it's a good conversation starter. Like, if anyone comes over, they're gonna be like, what is this? What is this razor on your sink? And then I can tell them why safety razors are great and a more sustainable option. So if you want to get your hands on a WLDOHO razor, and they also have really nice razor blades, click the link in my bio. You can use the code Tyler10 for 10% off, but they just recently launched in America. So if you just switch to a safety razor in general, it's not a scary thing. I know a lot of people are scared. Do not be scared. Like I said, I was scared. It's not scary, and it'll save you so much money in the long run. So let's talk about cons with the safety razor. One thing to keep in mind is you cannot take this in a carry-on on an airplane because it has a single razor blade. They will not let you through TSA with that. So I'm going to Mexico at the end of this month, so I cannot take this with me to Mexico. So that's the only thing to keep in mind and to remember, because you don't want an awkward interaction with TSA. So if you do travel, I think you can pack this on your carry-on. I'm not quite sure. I'll fact check that, but that's the only time safety razors are a little bit inconvenient. So here are some frequently asked questions about safety razors. How often should you switch the blade? Typically, you can switch the blade between every 5 to 10 shaves. So depending on how often you shave, that can last you quite a while. Usually you can tell the blade is getting dull when you shave like multiple times and it's still not getting short. So that's my indicator. Okay, I need to change this out. Then the next question people ask is how to clean the safety razor. And it's just like a normal disposable razor where you can just run it under some water and then tap it dry. So I feel like that's everything that I was wondering about safety razors before I bought them. I hope this video was helpful. Again, check out WLDOHO razors. Their link will be in the description box down below. And again, use the code Tyler10 for 10% off. But I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.